There it is. Welcome everybody from around the world. It's kind of fun. I don't know if you guys realize that when we have the chime in before the call, just the fact that all of this brotherhood is united and coming from how many continents we have, from Australia, South Africa, obviously US and Canada, Europe with the UK, here in Ukraine. So it's really cool to have a global audience here enjoying the same goal in life as finding somebody amazing and wonderful who just wants to love you and be part of you and your life and add beauty and feminine energy to light your world on fire. So united under that theme, I'm here in Ukraine, and we're in the middle of the Quest tour. So welcome to the Trip Report, and we got things to share with you about what's going on live right here. I've got a dozen guys here just having, really all of them have just been fantastic, having an amazing time. I've been enjoying their company, and they've been enjoying the company of, geez, I lost count. It is somewhere between 80 and 100 women. I don't know the count. It's a lot. The ratio is really, really high. And probably it's just the ladies have been waiting for you guys to come. And so the one thing is more guys will realize, that they don't have to fear travel. Those who take action win. To the victor goes the spoil. Act boldly, and unseen forces come to your aid. Glory goes to the bold. So just showing up makes all the difference in the world. So with that, I'm looking forward to sharing with you the photos for tonight. And so let's do it.
It's not showing.
It's not showing on your end?
No.
I've just had it pop up and show in the recording later if I don't. It's okay. It is what it is. All right, let me go back. We'll kick this off. All right, you guys all seeing the photos? Somebody give me an audible yes.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. All right, so rolling through the weekend, we, of course, the same, we use this restaurant because it's just really a great place. I don't have any complaints with continuing to go here because it provides a really elegant environment. By the way, this is an interesting story. So you guys know the story of the surgery I did. This lady I met in the lobby at the doctor's office, and we chatted. And by the end of the conversation, the doctor was saying, you ought to check out what Mark does. And so I ended up inviting her to the event, and she's just been really, really having an amazing time. All right, let's go with, here we go. I'll figure this out. It's just easier to recruit when you live here, right? Just meet people. So it's real ladies. That's the cool part about Dream Connection. Man, I tell you, that is definitely one of the distinguishing difference with Dream Connections, is that all of the ladies we know are just real women from the culture, from the people, from the where they live. This isn't part of this dolled up Photoshop industry of fakeness. And I got to tell you a story. When you really deal with somebody you're trying to find as your wife, you want somebody real. But you want them to come from this culture of the soft energy and the devotion to their man, and to find somebody that you really want, that really become a real wife. And so we've had so many wonderful and interesting conversations with the ladies, and I get to spend time at some of the tables between, like, everybody gets a break round. All the guys, they go through and they spend 15 minutes at a table. They get to meet the, all the ladies that are there. And then about every fourth table, they have a chance to take a break. And that means the ladies do too. And no, of course, not all of the ladies are always on our site. New ones, we wait to add until after an event. And of course, what we do though for the guys here, see, even for ladies, like, we can't invite everybody to come to the event. And so what we do is, after the 2 days of them meeting all of these women in person and getting to meet all of them, Then we provide an additional list to them of all the other ones we also happen to know are also in town and available. So we're constantly giving them lists of ladies they can date. I literally had to have a special meeting with a guy yesterday where he was like, Mark, I don't know what to do. I have too many options and too many that I think are sweet and that really could have the potential for the wife I'm looking for. What do I do? And of course we work with that difficult challenge. Is that a hard problem to have? Would you like to have that problem? I have too many choices, too many that I like, who actually like me. Suffer, buddy, right? David's like, suffer. Yeah, all the rest of the guys around the world are going like, yeah, what I'd like to do is to have one date with somebody sincere, right? Oh my gosh. If you guys were to describe the last date you had in your own country, what word would you give it to describe the last date you had a woman in your own country, what that experience was like? Oh, you just got back from Ukraine. Yeah. A train wreck, your date there locally. A mess. Would you describe the dates in your own country as soft and feminine, who really respected men, who liked to be women, who had long hair and dressed like women? No? Friend zone. I hear it. And how about the sense of competition? You guys ever have a sense of competition in dating over there? This is really sad because I think the women in the West are overplayed this thing about having to be the power, having to be the strong one. And so even when they want to lean into the man and lean into the masculine and be the feminine, they feel like it somehow betrays their mamas and their culture. And so they again toughen up to also be the man. And so when you have a woman who's the woman and the man, you're like, well, then, one of us is not necessary. So why not go to a place where women actually like being women? David's like, wait, there you go. Smiling faces. Lady in green, right? And as much as regular women who make great wives are not, they're not bikini model perfect, but they're certainly in better shape than you're going to find walking in most of your streets over there. I'll tell you that. Yeah, they definitely are very focused on making that first impression. They pay attention. What a concept, right? The guys should too. We have definitely something when guys come that the romance coaches will often take them out shopping and get the guys a fashion lift if they need it. But the women are just really trying to search the men's hearts. They want to get a sense of who they are, about what they're about. And so the women cut the guys a lot of slack because they're really looking for a guy who's just going to pursue them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said one of the guys said one of the girls here had been to a finale dinner before, and that's true because a finale dinner, unless you see a proposal or something, is another date for a lot of them. So, and that is a delicate thing, guys, because we have a finale dinner. It's a very romantic event. Some people think like, don't invite her there unless you're ready to propose marriage to her. It's like, no, it's just a great experience. And sometimes if you want to push the the romance button and see if it'll go one way or another. Go to the finale dinner with somebody and just see. And sometimes it's not, and they end up with somebody else. So that girl's still available. But you're not going to know until you come. Do you want to know who's available? Show up. Come here. Sit across the table. Look in some eyes. Let them look back at you. Yeah. Dude, we are posting so many photos now. It's crazy. I had Sasha, who works here full time and does a lot of the video editing and photo editing, and a photographer. He and the other photographer he said they just posted over 800 photos from the weekend on the Flickr albums for the company. It reminds me of those things like if you have photos and you flip them real quick. You remember those days you could flip those books and it looked like the thing was like a movie? It's almost like that. Flip books, right? Yeah, totally. All right. Look at it. Lipstick almost perfectly matches the dress. So we had both rooms, upstairs and down, with ladies and guys, and every table had a minimum of 4 girls to the table. Yeah, Adam, we answered your question. Yes, we still do Russian language classes. So if you want to get on and see, the cool part, if you do Russian language classes with us, you're going to spend all of that time with one of our romance coaches. And they're really just amazing, cool people. There you go. There's one of our romance coaches right there, and a very happy guy. You see, the guy is having a hell of a time. And so you get to do that. Yeah, 800 on foot. Yeah, you go see for yourself. Yeah. Nobody noticed the assets of that photo in the last photo, right? Everybody putting on their best, their best. There he goes, her romance coach. Oh my gosh, we have fun. So imagine this though. So you guys were talking about your last dates in your own country. And I'm sure they all looked like this, I'm sure, right? And they came dressed like this because they want to make a good impression on you. I'm sure your last dates in your country did too, right? Right? The Snow White look. And of course, there are women in your country are totally hoping you're going to be the man, right? But then imagine the problem: you have too many choices, because look, out of this group, if you've got 80 or 100 women you meet, you're just going to have your top 10 or 12 that you're just going like, yeah. So that means 80 or 90 weren't in your zone. That's fine. You're still having 10 to 12, super wows that you're going like, yes, I want to go out with those. It doesn't suck. And to have all of those to meet in a week is amazing. No, there's no social distancing here. I'm telling you. It's even got to the point where like they're so relaxed about it, and lower COVID rates. Put those two together. Go figure. But the whole point is, it's just not an issue. There's no stress about it here. It's just cool. Nobody talks politics. Nobody talks all this stuff. We live life, and we're healthier. Go figure. Not even in the supermarkets. Now the pharmacies, no, actually I've been to a pharmacy where I didn't even need it. I think last time I was at a supermarket, they wanted one just at checkout, but recently that hasn't even been the case. So you never know if something in the major cities will come back up, for winter, but so far they're cool. Hey, Mike, absolutely, man. Love being in Ukraine. Just love being here. Yeah, no, that's true. Now Kyiv, again, you've got the major cities, Kyiv, Odessa, Kharkov, and even Lviv to some extent have those people are the fastest to jump back on and add mask restrictions for whatever reason. Share about packages. What do you mean about packages? Well, first of all, I want to let you guys know right now that this Friday is the finale dinner here, but it's also the last date to get the early bird discount for the November tour. So get your payments in, and we wanted to get you in on that. I'm not sure what other packages you'd be referring to, Michael, but let me know. I'll be glad to tell about packages. Yeah. And Freckles, look at that. The tour packages, if you're just talking about what's included in a tour, no, November's here in Nikolaev. We have a November tour right here. Lviv is scheduled for December. I'm making my research trip next week. I'm going to go out there and look at lining everything up. And we've already put Lviv on next year's calendar as well. I think it's going to be a great location. Yep. So when you come on a Quest tour, we pick you up right at the airport and bring you to the hotel with all the other guys. And we include 4 different catered events. So you're going to have, first of all, it's great dinner. We do this traditional Ukrainian dinner where you get to finally meet your romance coach in person. And of course, it's included is the pre-coaching, like you get advanced calls with your romance coach with us and our manager as part of our process of getting you ready. There's some training videos that are included that come in advance. And then you've got 2 days of these events like this, where you're going to meet every lady that's there. And you probably meet 40 per day. And because we have 2 days worth of events, different ladies each day. Unlimited dates all week. So now you find out who you liked and who liked you. And now you go through the part of sitting across and having dates with all these ladies. And it's a great time. So those are all included. The hotel is included. The romance coach, your personal assistant, she's included. Although, guys give her a good tip at the end of the week, but she's included. And we even give you a cell phone when you show up. You get a local SIM card to be able to make calls. And all of that's included in the tour package. So really, it's just show up. The only thing you pay for is your dates. Whatever you spend on your own dates, and any clothes or things you want to buy for yourself. But pretty much everything else is there. Your breakfast is included at the hotel. It was really funny. One of the guys didn't realize breakfast is included here, and yeah, no, it's included. Yeah, romance coaches are they're the best thing we invented in the Dream Connection system is a romance coach. So much more than a translator. A lot of you guys can chime in who've been on past tours and the relationship you had with your romance coach. You realize it's a friend. It's a smart woman who's helping you read the other dates, and she's giving you clues on how to win. And we need that, guys. We need that. We don't see stuff. Yeah. And they got popcorn for you. Nice. Excellent. No, the romance coach is definitely the secret sauce to the, I will humbly and gratefully admit it. They are the secret sauce to our Dream Connection success. And yeah, there you go, Jim. He's like they're a good friend who's going to run your jokes by you first to see if they're in good taste for sharing with ladies. Yeah, you know what? Little things that we don't even think about, right? So true. It's so funny. This lady, I really enjoyed. I sat at one of the tables during the break and chatted her a while. And in person, the way she spoke was so soft and elegant and sweet. It had a very Jane Seymour kind of a feel to her. And she just doesn't photograph as well as just the time I enjoyed talking with her. And the guys say that a lot. He says the photos don't do justice to when you're sitting and feeling somebody with definite feminine energy, what that feels like to talk to somebody. It's very, very different than you could ever get out of photos. How many were there for the first time? Good question. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna think 20 or 30, but some of them also hadn't been back in a while. We re-invited some we hadn't seen in a while. It's been hard to keep track of people through COVID, and for various reasons we haven't had the same ones back and forth. Thanks, Payne. Yes, you are correct. Yeah, the romance coach is kind of like our brain. Yeah, she's going to help you win, Crazy Mike. Yeah. What is the average personality of a Ukrainian? The personalities they have all four personality styles. So they'll have expressive, they'll have analytical, artistic types. They have, business owners, all that kind of stuff. So you have all different types of personality types for sure. But just add a cultural value, which puts family first, the desire to be feminine, to desire to have a man they can support, add that to it. The same thing with the love languages. They all have the same love languages. If you've studied that, all of those are represented in personality types. And a lot of fun. Boy, I tell you, there's so much. Yeah, there you go. That's the Greek original ones I learned also. Choleric, sanguine, melancholy, phlegmatic. Yes, I know those as well. And of course, then there's the DISC formula and a bunch of others, but it always comes down to the basic four personality types. Yeah, the guys had a hard weekend. There you go, Paul. Oh my gosh, there's so many different personality type systems out there. There's one with a bear, a beaver, and a something else. There you go. Chris says, how about going and meeting them and finding out for yourself what their personality types are like? Some things are best experienced. Yes. In fact, somebody just posted a link to the Flickr albums, but it's always, I know, why can't you just download a wife? You can always go onto the website, and the icons are really kind of silly, but at the bottom, there's social media icons. There's a Flickr icon there. The September photos are not on Flickr yet. Okay, we will get them there. I think it's the fourth body dress I've seen so far. I honestly tell you the truth. It's funny, David's talking about Lviv. I've had some ladies here in the Nikolaev tour asking if they could make the trip across country to be part of the Lviv tour. Well, that's how much they want to meet guys. Isn't that amazing? Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You guys are willing to travel the country. You're right, exactly, Paul. When you have body dresses on lean women, that's not a bad deal. Of course, in America, you see so many women who are not fit weight sizes wearing clothes that should only be worn by women of fit weight size. These women see the tent. There you go. True, guys. Listen, I want any one of you who have not already given us a profile form to get in. Just get the process started. It's free. You have a conversation with us, and whether you're going to go next year or November or whatever the case may be, we want to get to know you and just, give you the stuff to get started. Am I getting the address, Mark? I don't know what that means, the address. There you go. Jason's already waiting for July 22. So as soon as you turn in a profile form, I get to have a call with you and we get to chat personally. I love talking to all men of action who say, hey, I'd like to know more. And even putting in a deposit, you get into the tour training center. What we're also doing right now, and I want you to be aware of this, in November, we are going to be launching a very cool relaunch and revamp for our Total Man Club, where I'm going to be doing courses at a time together as a unit, where we're going to go through the different ones that I'm coming out with, the new ones on masculinity, and we're going to be introducing small groups. This is what guys love. It's a small band of brothers. You guys get together weekly, you become part of each other's lives and support and developing yourselves and accomplishing your goals. Yes, and the fitness course is coming up. All of that is happening, and we're going to be we got so much good stuff, guys. So much good stuff coming up. So let's go. All right, Ryan. Chris, put up the link again for the profile form. I want to get you guys, if you haven't yet, you need to get there. You need to be in front of these women. All of it. Yeah, I've already got a waiting list for Lviv. So if you're interested in that, you can let me know. We will be doing more there. So we're opening it up, and we'll look forward to adding that as part of our offering going forward. But if you wanted to go in December, then yeah, no, I'm here in Ukraine. We're actually doing a tour in December. Crazy Mike. In Lviv. I know some of you guys want to just crash the party because Lviv is cool. And by the way, if you married couples want to come and vacation and come crash the party with us in Lviv, it'd be great to introduce yourselves, say hi, tell the guys how cool it is that it works. What exactly is a body dress? It's like a head to toe sweater. And the woman of the right body size is beautiful. It's nice and clingy. That's why you gotta be in good shape to pull it off. Form fitting. There you go. That's the word for it. Shows the body, right? I'll see if I've got another one here before we end. We'll go back and in a classy way. Exactly, in a classy way. Now, this is just an elegant, evening dress kind of a thing. Not exactly what you call the body dress. Let's see if I can find one of those I'm talking about. Although you guys don't care. You're like, shut up. Just let us see the blonde in the evening dress. Okay, fine. Elegant dresses. A-line? I hadn't even heard. See, I'm not a fashion guy, so I don't know the name for them. Shows the waist and hips. Yeah, we definitely doesn't leave much for the imagination, right? Do the ladies know which guys are coming on the tour? Like we confirmed that for you guys. We create for all of you guys a profile form. And so some of the ladies, yeah, they want to know in advance who's coming. We'll share that. It's a one sheet PDF. We don't have like a database website for that. I don't know if I have, find some DCs. I don't know if a woman wants to get on another site, then that's her thing. I don't know many. Most of ours are just, they're invited because they know other women who've married guys. I don't have many of our ladies on other sites. And if they wanted, that's great. You guys are probably on other sites too. There's no lock and chain. I don't bar them from doing what they want to do with their lives, but they don't meet sincere dream connections guys either. So they all know. That's just classy. Girl in the lavender dress bears further scrutiny. I see. Okay. Like this? Oh, you want to scrutinize that? So I should stay here so you can scrutinize that for a while? Okay. All right. All right. I'll take a drink here for a little bit. We'll pause while I'm taking a drink, right? We'll go. I got to take a drink here. We'll just wait. Okay. All right. Drink some more. Yes. And satin, which is really, to be honest with you, it's really brilliant because in a way it's a nice dress. And in a way it's almost like a silky bathrobe. And it's sort of this hybrid that they get away with, right? That's pretty sexy stuff. Yeah, the ladies have a pretty good fashion sense over there. They really do. Oh, there's another shot. Okay, now take another drink of water. And I'm back. Drink slow. Oh, guy. Yes, there you go. Chris says, marry yours and she will undo the bow on the front and the rest is all yours. So come marry one. That's the whole idea. Take one home with you. That's the idea. You listen, you guys have traveled and you've been to other cultures and you've had sometimes maybe you had a crazy, amazing experience, where you had one of those summer romance kind of things, a vacation fling or whatever the case may be. But don't you want to wake up every day to somebody like this? And that's why we do this. I mean, that's why, we are about marriage and life partners and coming together, because it's like at some point, guys can have play day. You can have all kinds of, vacation romance things, but you want to look across the pillow every day for the rest of your life and have somebody there like this that just loves you. That's real. That's sincere. And we have ladies of all ages, all across the board. Boy, our cameraman must have had the same interest you guys did in our lavender silk dress lady here. It says iPod raised his hand. iPod, just type in the chat what question you have. I'm reading all of them. Our girl with the freckles again. What a sweetie. She certainly had an amazing smile. True. She's adorable too. This girl, not all the photos do her justice because she's just a charmer and just so delightful to be around. I love the green eyes, blue eyes, so many light colored eyes over there. Very interesting. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. He was talking about political correctness and stuff like that. I just got to say a big distinction. Maybe you guys agree or don't agree. Do you really think that in your dating culture where you are, don't you think the predominant atmosphere in dating is a game? I mean, they're playing games all the time. They're testing you and they're posturing, and it just drives you nuts. It's like, can someone just have an honest conversation? And honestly, when guys come and they're dating these women, the thing that shocks them so much is the women don't have games. They'll come and they'll ask direct questions, and it almost shocks you. They actually asked a direct question, and they're comfortable with asking a direct question. They mean nothing by it, but they just, yeah, the open back and somebody's noticed the mirror, right? The dress is open in the back. Good call, Chris. Yeah, well, you know what we had last time? We had the same thing. Guys are like, I better get over there quick or mine is going to get taken. So get over here quick. November spots available. Turn in your profile form. Let's get in November. Early bird discount coming, ending on Friday. That's $300 off and 3 months at Total Man Club, which you're going to love to be, because we're going to start introducing our small groups of our men of action. Yep. He gets to keep his man card for noticing the open back dress in the mirror. Good call. Greg he's a hoot, man. The guy has got some sense of humor. He's a lot of fun. Yeah, by the way, if I miss a question, you guys are asking good questions. Hang on, because after I finish the recording here and we do the photos, Chris will have overtime with Chris, and that's where you get into a lot of these other questions you guys want to dive into. It's an open chat format, and it's where you want to be. Overtime with Chris for Dream Connections. More romance coach having fun with our guys. They really do. It's a great relationship. The friend you'll have for life. Yeah, I've got a hard stop at about 8 minutes too, Michael. Mine's called going back to bed. It's 4 a.m. here or whatever it is. But you guys in the tribe, hang out, be together, enjoy life. Geez, I think I'll take another drink right about now. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, I still love her.
I'm glad. Good to get your approval. I appreciate that. Yeah, Mike says the worst part of the DC trip is going home. You don't want to leave. And actually, I don't know. You guys have to look up the age here, and you'd be surprised, because honestly, and I don't know. I was going to say she's 34. Somebody knows she's 34. I would say that she could be 36, 38, because you can't tell with these women. She looks 24, and that's the beauty part of it. We have some ladies 52 coming to our event, and guys are like, no freaking way, All right, and that's the end of what I have for right there. All right, welcome back, bro. I really love you guys. I love being part of these calls. And so as part of the trip report, I just want to let you know we are mid-trip. So those photos are literally less than 48 hours old. We just had the weekend full of events. All the guys got to meet all of those ladies and more. And now they're on dates, and they're already just Monday, last, Tuesday, I guess we just finished Tuesday. Some guys already feel they found theirs, and the lady agrees. And it's just so cool what we're doing, because it's very real. By the way, I want to let you know something else that I want you guys to appreciate, that when we say at Dream Connections, we're trying to connect sincere people. Sometimes I feel like we're the only ones that are, as we've been expanding, reaching into Lviv to find people to work with, we're interviewing some who are translators for other companies, seeing if they'd be a good fit or want to work with us. And we've been shocked, honestly, because they were like, they don't believe the people in the industry don't believe there's anything sincere in the industry. I get translators, wondering like, why would women come to the event if you're not paying them? We're like, are you kidding me? They're going, what about the extra money? What extra money? Well, we get a driver. We charge the guy $100 for driving around town, and we split it with him. We're like, are you kidding? We don't even charge $100 for a 2-hour ride from Odessa. And this is the way they think. And so to me, I enjoy and value more and more every day the fact that we really are bringing sincere people together and making marriages. Our proof is the photos on the wall in there. More than, we said this today, we were sitting here talking with a couple of guys here in the office, and they're going, Mark, I got to tell you, I'd rather see pictures of all of your couples than another Photoshop bikini girl, because that's not real and these are. And if you really want to get it done and find something real, this is what we do, and I'm really proud of it. Yes. So, well, of course, we screen everybody. We screen people for finding, first of all, when we go to Lviv, we're bringing about 4 of our own romance coaches with us, but that's how we then train and bring new ones in. They get our system our way, and we screen the same way. So we find a translator who has a good heart. Maybe she doesn't even work in this industry. Obviously a lot of them times we get them out of universities or language schools. But I got to tell you, I'm really, David's about to tell you all kinds of stories they can get into about scams, and we avoid those for you and for us. I like what I do, and I like to sleep well at night. Mostly what I like to do is get you guys connected with real beautiful, sincere Ukrainian women who want to find a really good guy. And they go out of their way, traveling at their own expense across the country to meet you guys. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. So what I want to do now is thank you guys for being part of the trip report. And we got more to come. I got more days of dating. I've got the finale dinner coming up. We've got so much happening here. And I want you guys to really understand that you need to make this a part of your life experience, to say you did this, you came here. Of course, your chances of success are good, but to know that all your life that you said, I did that, and it will change your life. I can't wait to hang out with you guys. It's just so much fun here. It's just so cool. So thanks for being part of the trip report. And for those guys who are live, hang on for overtime. We got a lot of great Q&A and interaction with the brotherhood here, because it's what we do. It's what sets us apart, and it's what helps you guys find something real. And we love you for that. All right. Thanks for watching.